swing and a soft liner, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Justin Turner is on deck. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Standing in, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he misses 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Matt Kemp.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. And now is Yasiel Puig. His lifetime line against Nicasio, just a 1-for-9. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Baez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jock Peterson is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting.
Next for Seattle, Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 2-2. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. So both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go big.
Standing in now, Robinson Cano. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Mike Zunino is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit.
Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long. Felix Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36.
Coming to the plate now is Monty Grandal. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He doubled his last time through. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Grandal stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. 3-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. He got called out on strikes his last time through, and he'll try. Ross Stripling comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So here now is the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
2-2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Little flare out to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
In now, Eric Hosmer. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And this one gets away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. High pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Seager is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled off. Seager over at second. Bellinger at first with no outs. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. So here's Matt Kemp now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. Andrew Coles will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And there it is. The Seattle Mariners are world champions.
Well, nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory.